I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to look at a 2024 38 DBL Sabre fifth wheel. This unit, if you've researched these products, is the ancestor of the 38 DBQ. 38 DBQ was the original floor plan that this was based off of. The DBL, this is a variation of that, kind of like the 36 FLX. That was a 36 BHQ. So those of you that have looked at Sabre or you're confused, that's kind of what happened. They changed the floor plan a little bit and we got a new model name out of it. So very similar to that. Main thing's gonna be slides are flipped in here, which you'll see in just a second. But again, 38 DBL. Our exact specs on this unit are gonna be on the sticker right there. So 12,331 pounds, dry weight, and 43 feet, 1 inch from tip to tip. So I'm gonna zoom out real quick. And we're gonna, as you can see, immediately tell the difference in the living room and kitchen with the slides being flipped. And we'll talk about that in just a second. At the back's gonna be our bed and bath at the back, and then up here, of course, is the master. So let's start up here at the front first. Zoom out, you can see walking up our steps, bath to the left, and then bedroom up here at the front. So obviously very similar to the other Sabres if you're looking at the other floor plans. Bed slide here, you know, huge bed. I like that that wall on the back side is a different wall paneling. I think it makes it just look a little more decorative. They've done this now, inverter prep receptacle, so several outlets will be labeled that. If you wanted to add an inverter, it's prep for that. Obviously, boondocking's become more popular as of late, and then people just like having a backup power source. So if that's something that interests you, there is more information on that, but you can add an inverter if you choose to do that and have some outlets work off that. Windows on both sides, reading lights, as you can see. Good space on this side of the bed, especially to get in and out of the bed. And then up here at the front, one of the things that they've always done a great job with is their closet for washer dryer. So if you don't care about a washer dryer, this doesn't apply. If you do, then you've got a couple options. They've changed it a couple years ago where they have this one door to the right. So if a customer wanted to do a combo washer dryer, they could set it here. Or if you, like me, prefer a split unit, you can do that and have your dryer over there and your washer over here with your water hookup. So it just depends on what a customer wants to do, how they value the space, but either way, you've got some options. I like how they do that shelving. It's recessed up into that front cap, just gives you more space. Otherwise, it would be wasted. Big shelf here, and then obviously a huge rod there to hang clothes on. At the foot of the bed, we got a window, some more drawers, TV hookups are there with the backer in the wall, and then now we're looking back toward the rear of the unit. 2 airs on this unit, both are ducted. You're going to see the other one here in a second, but there's the first one there. And then an actual door to close this off, not like a sliding door or a curtain or anything like that. Window in the hallway, which I like. Otherwise, that's a blank wall, so I appreciate them doing that. They also do these zebra shades that you can change, you know, from there's a night, there's a day, there's a half-day night. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. And across from that is our bathroom. So a sliding door here, which I do like on this area. If you have a swinging door here, which Sabre used for a while, it really, you're battling it out on this platform, or you're swinging it into the bathroom, which is inconvenient if you're in the bathroom. So sliding door, I do appreciate that for space-saving purposes. Good linen closet here to the left, with plenty of storage in that. One open one there. Toilet to the left. Good shower here, glass shower doors. There is a seat in there, shelving built in as well. Huge skylight. Sabre's always had one of the biggest ones of anything we've ever sold. Obviously got a vent in here as well. Really nice medicine cabinet. They do a good job with the size of the medicine cabinet. There's even storage down here below. Thin little area there. I would like to put a small trash can. If you can find one that'll fit, that's a good place for that. Tankless water heater. Doing that now, which we'll talk about when we go outside. And then we have lights, accent lights also behind the medicine cabinet, as you can see. So now we're going back. We're going downstairs where we started. On the steps here is going to be the main control panel. So I've got my monitor panel here, some light switches here, water pump, and then the Lippert control panel. What I want to point out for those of you that are techie, this panel is much different from the old panels that if you've looked at Sabres, you'll find in the previous year models. So this one, it's hard to explain this, but it's almost more like a glass touch. The other ones, if you've been around them, you know when you push on them, it's like a plastic front, and it's more like a push panel than it is like a touch panel. Far better panel here. As far as the sensitivity to it, it does not delay near as much as the old ones did. So I like these. Y'all know from watching my videos, I prefer, a lot of times I'm old school and like a switch. But if I'm going to use one, this is by far the best because the sensitivity is much more like an iPhone than the other ones. The other ones were pretty rough. So I like that. There's your second air thermostat there. And then they did a good job here putting a little nook for shoes. They even you can see little stickers there to show that. And no carpet on the steps. No carpet anywhere in this that I'm aware of. We may see, if we see it, let me know. But step treads there that are solid. Now in the kitchen, I'm going to back up and let you see all this. So again, if you looked at these before, the floor plan used to be flipped. Kitchen slide on the other side and the living room slide on the other side. Well, the problem was, you had no windows on the campsite side. So beauty of this now is you've got a ton of windows on this side. So yeah, it's a deeper slide on the campsite side, but the windows, most people like it. They can see kids playing or just whatever, see people in general out at the campsite. So I like that. So that's one of the reasons why they switched it. Kitchen itself, same general principle. Big kitchen island here, solid surface countertops, wall of storage here. So little hutch here. Maybe you want to have an area for a coffee maker or Instant Pot or whatever you want. You can put that there. All sorts of different storage here, cabinet doors, more traditional pantry located here. These do remove, which is cool. So if you've got something you want to maybe put in there that is like taller, hanging up, a little vacuum or mop or something like that, you can mess around and customize that for what you need. Huge fridge, just a massive fridge. And you can see the left is the freezer and the right is the refrigerator portion. So by Gerard, as you can see that there, we got a Gerard water heater as well and a Gerard stove and oven, for those of you that care about the brand of the appliance. Storage here below. And then again, now we're over here to the rest of the kitchen stuff. More storage there, more here. Big microwave. They do a really good job having one of the biggest microwaves. It's a convection microwave if you don't want to use your oven. And stove and oven. I like this. It's just more storage, but I just think it looks better. It looks more residential. And then just, again, a lot of cabinets in this particular floor plan. As far as entertainment center is concerned, you've got a good sized TV, storage above, fireplace down below, and then it's right across from your theater seats. So a direct line of sight there. We got a table and chairs in this here. We got the bench on one side, the chairs on the other. Again, notice no carpet, all the same flooring throughout. No more dealing with the nastiness of carpet. So we like that. Also, they're trimming out the windows. If you notice that, then again, this is nothing crazy. They're just taking the extra time to put some trim around it. I think it looks, well, it does. It looks much more residential and high end versus just a raw black window there. So little things like that companies do, they do go a long way into easing some of the mental part of, the visual part of it, the way it looks. So back here, another pantry, really good storage there. So I like the redesign of the floor plan overall myself. Sliding door here to close off our back room. And this is really, the way they've done this, pretty flexible on how you want it to function. So you've got basically a whole nother suite back here, because this is a full bath. We're going to look at that in a second. And then we have a slide here with a bunk that goes up if you want it to, and you got a trifold sofa. So you can make this into a bed, and somebody can use this as a second bedroom, like adults can, because it's big enough for adults. Or obviously you can sleep an absolutely massive amount of children. You've got a trifold sofa that easily sleeps 2 kids, a bunk there, 2 bunks up there. The floor is big, so if you're like me, you sleep on a pallet on the floor. A really nice back bedroom here. Lots of storage, all these different cabinets here with storage. The TV's got storage back behind it that is awesome. The loft is just super cool with kind of like a multi-level look to it. Ladder to get up there, and then a sliding door to close off this bathroom. And again, this is a full bath. So I got another toilet, sink, got obviously a medicine cabinet, another full bath and shower here. One thing to point out here, this is a tub, which I love. If you got kids, even if they're older kids and they're not taking baths anymore, dirty clothes, nasty shoes and stuff, whatever, you can put them in there and soak them. So I like having a tub with kids just for the nastiness part of it. At least when we were growing up, there's 4 grandkids here with our family, so when we camped, we needed that. Another entry door here, which I love, just the fact that if you have a bunch of people, they can just come right into the bathroom and not be going through the unit to use your restroom. So nice feature there. All right, I think we've talked enough about the inside. Let's go outside and take a look at some stuff there. On the outside, we've got quad steps versus 3. I like that it just makes it easier to get in and out of it. The black door, which looks really cool. They've been doing these, I don't know what I call it, like a reflective, you can tell. It's almost like a reflective film on it, on the window, as you can see there. And then there's a lot of storage here at the front. We'll look through, massive pass through there. A couple of things you can see there. There's another inverter prep receptacle. If you want to have a TV outside, they did a good job. You've got cable hookup, you've got power outlet, and then you can unscrew this and run your cords out here and have it sitting on a table. So a lot of times companies will do this. They won't have that. They'll have these in here. It's kind of dumb because then I've got to have my cords running with my compartment door open. So I appreciate them taking the time to actually make that practical and not just throwing something on there. Just walking around the unit, showing you different things. You got an outside kitchen. Let's see here if I can remember which ones I've locked. There we go. Big outside kitchen. Sink with hot and cold water that's plumbed into a waste tank. So sometimes you'll see an outside kitchen with a removable sink. You got to dump it out. Not this. It goes into the waste tank, which I appreciate. Got a really good sized outside kitchen, outside refrigerator, metal countertop here, and then more storage. Electric auto level on this. As you can see, there's our second entry point back here at the back. Receiver hitch on the back, so if you need more storage, you can go ahead and add that on there. This is prep for the on-the-go ladder. I've used it. It's actually pretty cool. It looks kind of like an Indiana Jones ladder. It hooks on there and extends down. That way you don't have to have a ladder on the back at all times. So it's a pretty cool system. I like it. And then there's a backup camera already on this. It uses the Lippert app. 50 amp service, of course, with 2 airs on this unit. Just kind of showing you different things. People like to usually be able to pause it and look at the different termination points and things of that nature. Tankless water heater like we talked about, located there. On this side we got our docking center. So we've got black tank flushes. There are two black tanks. They put a black tank flush for each tank. Antifreeze inlet. Man, is that nice for winterizing. And then that's the valve for it. So no water heater bypass because there's nothing to bypass. So really nice there. Yeah, TV hookups, outside shower, all that good stuff right there. There's your BAO auto leveling control pad. LP bottles, 1 per side. Storage under the front also. And now we're back to the front. The 38 DBL Sabre fifth wheel. The link in the description goes to our website. There'll be more info there, specs, pricing, options, all that good stuff. Or you can call, text, or email anybody in our family. We'll be happy to help you. Again, my name is Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales. Our family thanks you for watching our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and have a great day.